Welcome back to another video with your one and only Smart Money. Today is going to be a very important update. Bitcoin has been capitulating. It's in a downward spiral. People are panicking. No one knows what to do. But after this video, I'm confident that you're going to be able to get into some really nice trades and you're going to understand what is going on. Before we jump into it, please remember I am not a financial advisor. Anything I say in this video is for educational purposes. With all that said, let's jump straight into the charts. It is clear that we are in a downtrend. As you can see, lower lows and lower highs. Since the 11th of November, we've had this beeline all the way down to 94K. We are at major levels of support. So let's talk about how we can position ourselves to profit from this drop. So we have hit an important monthly level. And as you can see, this coincides perfectly with our 618 Fibonacci level. However, there are some other levels that are of interest. So we have an NPOC. We actually did hit one NPOC at 94K, but we have another one at 91.6. And if we look at the BTC CME futures chart, you can see just beneath the golden pocket, we have this CME gap at 91.6 as well. We can see that the one-to-one extension actually comes in at the bottom of this golden pocket. So there is a lot of confluence in this zone. If you're trading with a spot account, then you can start to ladder in as we're testing these important zones. However, if you're trading with leverage, you're going to want to wait for a little bit of confirmation. Now, when I say confirmation, I mean breaking above the last lower high of this downtrend and then getting in on the retest. So you can clearly see that we've had lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Now, because we came down and broke this low here, that validates this high at 97,300 as the last lower high. So what we'd want to see is price eventually getting above that zone, coming back, and we could get in at the retest. Now, this is a zone. The retest could be, you know, slightly above, slightly below, or smack bang on that horizontal axis. However, we just want to be patient, see the reaction. We want to see some bullish candles and then take the trade from there. Waiting for Bitcoin to show its hand, to show that sign of strength, really makes sense when using leverage because we need to be using tight stop losses. Now, obviously using a spot account, you could start laddering in here. We have identified that this is going to be a huge level of support, this huge zone that we're currently in, really between 91 and 94K. So laddering into these zones with spot makes sense as you're not too far away from your invalidation zone. Just a little bit of a humble brag. I want to mention this because I think it's important for those of you that are new to trading. So actually, not only for those of you that are new, but for those of you that have even been trading for a while, but you've been stuck in a rut. You know, you're doing the same thing over and over again and you're not seeing the results. So I really wanted to show what is possible by starting this 500 USD trading challenge. Now, I mentioned this on the 5th in here in my Discord. However, it was mentioned on the channel on the 28th that we were starting with a 500 USD trading account. Since then, on the 6th of November, it was up by 20%. I've shared that with the group. Just yesterday, it was up by 43%. And today we managed to close a few trades down in some really key zones, the 94K zone. And the account is since up 65%. So it's gone from 500 USD to 829 USD. What's more important here is the percentage gain, guys. 65% in such a short time frame, just a few weeks. It really shows you what's possible with good risk management and only taking the best trades. It's really nice to see the community understanding the moves that we're taking. There's a lot of discussion in here, sharing trade setups, and it's just nice to see everyone profiting. What's cool is we encourage everyone in the community to share their losses because your losses are more important than your wins in terms of learning. You will learn more from your losses than any win, guaranteed. And this is a good place to journal to make sure that you don't make those same mistakes over and over again. It's all about improving here. I really hope you've found value from this short update, and please remember to like and subscribe. I know myself when I'm watching videos, I forget to do it, but it makes the world of difference. It's really going to help this channel grow so I can reach as many people as possible and share more of this content with people like yourself. And don't forget, check the link in the description. join our Discord, join our other platforms. It's a free community at the moment where you can learn to level up your trading if you've been trading for a while, or if you're a complete new beginner, you can learn to trade. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will catch you on the next one. Ciao.